What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. And today I've got sort of a collection video for you guys, and I wanted to go ahead and do this even though it's like middle of 2025 really, because there are maybe a couple more guns I might add to the collection this year, but other than that, we're probably gonna send it till 2026 because we picked up a few firearms this year. And there's only a few more that I could see myself really wanting or more or less needing, I guess. And yeah, so we're just gonna kind of get into it. I've tried recording this a couple times and I get long-winded or just mess up, so we're gonna try and do this all in one take. But first up, we have our Rock Island 1911. This is a 5-inch barrel, I believe. This is old. I'm not exactly sure what any of these engravings mean, if they even still engrave them like that or anything. I bought this used a long time ago. This was actually my first ever pistol. Handgun, I guess you could call it. I love shooting this gun. Just because it's a classic 1911. I haven't had too many jams out of this guy. Being a Rock Island, being on the more budget-friendly end of the 1911s, it's been pretty good to me. I don't shoot it very much just because it's just more sentimental to me than anything. And that's why I also haven't changed the grips. These are the grips that I bought the gun with. And maybe even came with it. I have no fucking clue. But I just love everything about 1911s, and for being sadly the only one in my collection, I love it a lot, even though it's more budget. Like I said, it's more sentimental than anything. So that is the 1911. Now next up, we'll do our only Smith & Wesson. This is our MMP Shield Plus in 9mm. I know they have 40 and 357 SIG, I believe. As you can see, clear. This firearm is one of my favorite carry guns. It's one that I recommend probably the most. Let's go and show you the trigger. To people who are just looking for like a one and done type gun. They just want something small that's more or less a good, reliable carry option, and that's really all they care about. And they can also throw it in the nightstand. This having 10, 13, and 15 round mag capacity, I don't think you'll really ever feel undergunned with this, even as a home defense setup if you had to. I have other guns that fit that role better, but as far as carry guns go, I don't think there are many guns that beat it, in my opinion, for its size. I love the finish on Smith & Wessons. I think they have one of the best finishes in the game. And my girlfriend loves this gun. It actually stays with her most of the time, so I either need to get her a bodyguard so I can take my Shield Plus back, or just get another Shield Plus. But I would love to try the new bodyguard 380. I would love to try that one, but shoots great for its size. I think it's one of the best shooting micros. Something about just the weight and the trigger and just the ergonomics just make this thing shoot a lot better than some of the other micros in its class. Speaking of micros in its class, let's go ahead and transition to the Springfield Hellcat. And I love this gun. I will say it feels better in the hand to me. It's more ergonomic than the Shield Plus, but I'll show you clear. I'll show you the trigger on this guy. I don't mind the pull. It's heavy. It's heavier than that Shield Plus, and that's really about it. But this doesn't have like a multiple walls or a lot of creep or anything like that. I don't mind the Hellcat triggers. I will say they're just kind of heavy and sort of spongy in a sense, but I love this sight setup. I think this is the optics ready version. I just do not have an optic on it yet. I love the sight setups on these Hellcats. I think they're top notch. Springfield did a great job with the sights on this gun. And loaded chamber indicator. Other than that, I mean, this gun's pretty much completely stock. It's got a fucking battle-worn white Cerakote on it. And yeah, I love this gun. It's very ergonomic, feels great in the hand, feels very similar to the XDs. If you ever held one of the like XDSs, it feels very similar to that without the grip safety on the back. Love the way this gun feels. It shoots a little snappy, I will say. Definitely the Shield Plus is a softer shooter, but it's marginal, really. Can you tell a difference? Yes, but if you own a Hellcat, should you immediately just go sell it for a Shield Plus? No, just practice, because I love this gun. It's super accurate, and with some rounds down and some time down range with this gun, you'll feel very confident with it, and it's a great shooter. So I loved the Hellcat so much that I decided to get its big brother, the Hellcat Pro, and this is actually probably my main EDC for the most part. Like I said, I would carry the Shield Plus more, but my girlfriend, for the most part, takes that one from me. I really enjoy this pistol. It shoots very similar to a Glock 19-esque, Glock 19-esque, if you've ever shot a Glock 19. I have a EPS carry on this guy and a TLR 7A. I'll show you the trigger on this guy. It's honestly the same as the regular Hellcat, arguably maybe a little lighter. The reset is kind of where these triggers definitely lack, but I love the 7A. It fits this pistol very well, and carrying it, it's just, it doesn't even feel like it's there. It's almost easier to carry this than the Hellcat, because I've noticed the way it sits, it doesn't go like this. Sometimes these smaller pistols can kind of do this within your pants. They kind of kick out like that and dig into you, which can be very uncomfortable. But I really like the Hellcat Pro. I think it fixed the snappiness of the regular Hellcat. Like I said, it shoots very similar to a Glock 19, obviously. A little more recoil because it's thinner. Not much. I really think the recoil on these things are very much overlooked. I need to get this EPS carry sighted in a little better, but other than that, I love this gun. It's so accurate, and like I said, I carry it 7 out of 10, we'll say. So after loving all those, I wanted to give Springfield another chance, and after, honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I heard a lot of hype on this gun. The Springfield Echelon. So, see, nothing in the mag, we are clear. Check out this trigger. Oh my God, man. Like, and that's the reset. And then you're right back into it. So, this trigger is light years better than the Hellcat Pro. So, if you didn't like the Hellcat Pro's trigger, definitely try the Echelon. It's ambidextrous. This gas pedal is sick. I wish the Hellcat had it. That would be so fucking sick if the Hellcat had this gas pedal takedown lever. But other than that, the serrations are great. It's got this little cocking wings. The gun just feels so good in your hand, so planted. I think this is one of the best polymer guns on the market. It shoots so smooth for just its weight. It weighs, I think it's around like 24-ish ounces, somewhere around there for a full-size polymer gun. I don't know the exact. It's lighter than some of the other ones I'm going to show you, and it's closer to its size category. But I love this gun. I want to use it for my home defense and carry it some. I've got a holster for it, a couple holsters. I gotta find one that I actually really like and a comfortable way to carry it. But I love this gun for home defense. I need to get a little more confident with it before I do. I haven't shot it too much. This is one of my newer pickups. It just hasn't been able to replace one of the guns I'm getting ready to talk about for home defense yet. But yeah, I paid not a bad price for this one, honestly. I did not pay MSRP. I got a pretty good deal on it. I got this one used, and this person did not use it very much, so I got a deal on it, and I'm very happy. I want to get a red dot for it, same with the little Hellcat. I just haven't figured out which dots I want to put on them. So probably a Hollison 507 or 407C probably will be what goes on this. And then probably a Holliston K, but I need a plate because they do not have the same optic mounting system. That's the great thing about this Echelon is the optics mounting system on this guy. It'll take, I don't know how many different optics, but it'll take a bunch of different style optics. So, love this gun. Beautiful shooter. Next up, let's get into my Glocks. So, Glock 43X. So this is a, as you can see, unloaded for YouTube purposes. But this is a PSA dagger, micro dagger mag. So 15+1. I haven't shot it too much with that mag, but I don't remember having the best of luck. So that being said, I need to put some more rounds down before I would trust this for anything but just shooting at the range. But I don't shoot this one much. This 43X actually is what really got me very much so into pistols. And I think, as you can see, I've got a couple that are these camos, Call of Duty fucking headshots speaking to me, man. But I really, really loved this gun when I first got it. It was my carry gun for the longest time until I got, I believe, yeah, the Hellcat. I started carrying the Hellcat a little more, and then whenever I got the Hellcat Pro, it was game over for all these little Cerakoted guys. But this one's still one of my favorites. It won't go anywhere. It's a relic to me because it was like the first pistol that really got me back into firearms and really got me into pistols. But I'll show you the trigger on this guy. I've done so much shooting in dry fire with this one that just that reset is shit. But other than that, it's a great gun. I don't carry it much because, like I said, it's more sentimental. And I just like the Hellcat Pro and the Shield Plus just a little more. So next up, this is kind of a Glock. It's a dagger frame. I just have not bought a slide for it, and I haven't decided whether I want to put just a dagger slide on it or put another company, like maybe like a ported slide. I know they make a ported slide or compensated, even though it's really just ported slide for the dagger now. I think we might just do some research and try and figure out. But I love the way this feels in the hand. I've shot a few daggers, some of my buddies, and I just need to take the time to finish this one out. This one will definitely be finished this year, probably. Just haven't gotten around to it because there's a few other things that I'd rather buy or do as of right now. So, and yeah, I've already got the mag for it and everything. I'm already ready to go. This is our P80 26. And you can see it is unloaded. These are a Mirror Glow. I don't know. I'll try and I don't even know if y'all can read that, but these are Mirror Glow sights. It's like the red fiber optic, orange, whatever you want to call it. It has a Live Free Armory slide, the LF26, which this is, I don't even know. I'm sure they still make these. I think they still make them. I think they do. Live Free Armory has moved on to greater things. This is an old build. This is a really old build. As you can see, the stainless steel barrel. This thing runs like a top, though. Sort of struggles with aftermarket mags, but I don't use this for anything. This is just simply a piece of history of just having polymer 80s, and just kind of cool to have. I don't carry this, defend myself with this. That's why there's never any bullets in it. And I'll just stick this YouTube compliant stick in here for funsies. So that's that. Now the last pistol we got is our 19X. As you can see, we are clear. Got the cool little Skippy back plate, a TLR 1HL, and this one will go in between this one and the Echelon. I need to just buy another fucking light, but I've been lazy and said, there's other things that sometimes you want more. But anyways, I absolutely think this is my favorite Glock, hands down. I know there's lube on it right now, but I don't really worry about cleaning this guy. As far as the wear goes, it has some of the least amount of wear and the most rounds through it out of any of my guns. Let's see here. Yeah, this Hellcat Pro, I mean, is wearing in, and I would argue that this one has almost just as many. So we'll look at this one for example. Yeah, like you can just see the wear. I don't love Springfield's finishes compared to Glocks and Smiths. Smith is probably my favorite, but it's not bad. I've just noticed a lot of scratches and shit on my Hellcat Pro, and a lot of barrel wear, like a lot. And like I said, this gun does have a fuck ton of rounds through it, and maybe I need to lube her up a little more. Surprisingly enough, from the last range session, it looks like she's fucking dry, damn near. So, but I carry this gun actually a good bit. I have a couple holsters that I really like for this gun. Go figure, it's Glock. Of course, you're gonna have a holster that you like for it once you fucking find it. That's one reason why I still carry this gun. If I want something lightweight, I'm going with the Hellcat or the Hellcat Pro. Like, easy. And like I said, Hellcat Pro is usually big enough for me to feel comfortable. But I feel so confident with this pistol. Even though I do believe the Echelon, which, like I said, this weighs less than this, which is crazy to me, even though this has a longer barrel and everything. I still feel more confident with my 19X, and whether that be just more time behind this pistol specifically and Glock in general than this Echelon, because this feels better in the hand to me, like so much. But I'm so used to this angle that this feels awesome to me, and it sucks because I'm that person that believes that there are better guns out there than Glock. I think I love my Springfields. Like I said, I carried this over the 43X all the time. But I really enjoy this 19X. I love the balance of the 17 size grip with the 19 size 4-inch barrel. I love that. It works great. Throw a light on it and you're good to go. This is not the MOS version. I got mine before the MOS version came out, which is no biggie. I want to keep this one more of a no frills, simple duty anyways. And plus I love the sights. The Trigicon night sights that they come with are so much better. I don't have any stock Glock sights. Oh, yes, I do. This one's just flipped around, which is a tip. If you didn't know, flip it around. You can color it in if you want with a Sharpie, but that looks a little less trashy as if you just flip it around, which works very much so, as you can see. But yeah, it's a lot better than the classic U, which I like Springfield's U more than the standard Glocks. But this is my go-to-war gun. This one sits in the nightstand 5 out of 7 days of the week or more. Sometimes I don't put this one in the nightstand at all because I trust this one more and feel more comfortable shooting it. Show you the trigger on this guy. I mean, it's one of the lightest Glock triggers I've ever felt. It's one of the best Glock triggers I've ever had or felt. So, love this guy. I trust my life to it more than any other gun, really, on this table. Even though I trust my Springfields almost arguably just as much. But, yeah, carry this guy when I can. Can't carry it all the time when I'm wearing my Hoochie Daddy shorts or whatnot. Now, we're going to try and speed this up real quick. So this right here is my 16-inch, oh, fucking duck. This is my 16-inch Springfield St. Victor 5.56. And we will show you that it is clear. As you can see, no mag in it, no bullet in the chamber. And this is one of the best bang for your bucks as far as a complete AR you can get. Now, if you want to go the route of building, I would argue that there might be one that might be better. But I haven't had a single malfunction out of this guy. And if I could build it, I would change some things about it. But I mean, really, I think it's a beautiful rifle. It comes with the BCM Gunfighter stock and grip, which is some of my favorite AR accessories you can possibly get. So definitely love the stock and love the grip. I don't have a scope for this yet. Call me dumb. I haven't put a lot of time into my ARs like I should. I just sort of got into having my second AR, which is my latest build and latest thing I've been working on. This is my Frankenstein build. This is an 8.5-inch PSA upper with an Aero Precision Kodiak Brown lower. Funny enough, I have the Kodiak Brown upper receiver, and I have a 10-inch 300 blackout barrel, ballistic advantage barrel, I believe, yeah. And I just need the handguard and the gas block and gas tube to be able to make this into actually what I want it to be. And then I'll have this spare PSA upper, which will be sick. But I also have the Kodiak Brown buffer tube. So I'll have this thing basically all Kodiak browned out eventually, and it won't look like this sort of Frankenstein two-tone look, which I've grown to kind of like, actually. Which there is your SBA 3. I love the way this one sits just on me. I feel like a 10-inch barrel with, because this is a 7-inch handguard, I feel like a different handguard would make a difference in a longer barrel. I feel like this gun would be so much more comfy, and I would really be able to CQB this motherfucker. But is this safety loose on this guy? No, I don't think. But ambi safety. I know people say Arrows had a little bit of a, oh, let me clear. Nothing in the magazine, nothing in the chamber. But yeah, I love everything about this. Like I said, I can't wait to finish it out completely. But for now, until we can, this is what she looks like, with some booty Amazon optic that will be being replaced by hopefully a Holosun AEMS after I get the handguard. Also, we have a Raptor, Radian Raptor LT charging handle. I like the LTs. I don't find a problem with them. Sorry, we're getting fucked up here. But also dye-free grip and hand stop, angled, whatever you want to call it. So those feel great, very vertical, very tight feeling, and just really gives you a good purchase on the firearm. So that is our whole collection. I believe we have a few more like old school like rifles, like 22s, and some few shotguns and things that I didn't really show y'all. If y'all want to see that or a knife collection video, let me know, because I have a bunch of stag knives, case knives, etc., pocket knives that I could do a knife collection video on. So if y'all want to see that, let me know. But other than that, guys, I think I'm gonna stop the video here. Please leave a like and subscribe. I'm out of here.